Logan is one of thousands of children who have received free speech and language therapy at the Walker Scottish Rite Clinic. Free. Sometimes I forget, I think we might all forget how impactful that is. Free. If the Schneiders were to have paid for the therapy Logan has received, they would owe over $14,000. Most families cannot afford this. Those children, some of whom probably need it more than anyone, might not find out that they have a language delay, apraxia, ADHD, autism, or neurofibromatosis till much later on, all because of cost. This means a child might not be able to say I love you to their parents until they're older. A child might have behavior issues at preschool because they can't communicate. A child might fall further behind in school because while they're smart enough to memorize sight words, they don't know how to sound words out. A child might not be able to say their own name, or they might not have friends because they don't know how to join in and play. So many things that we take for granted as parents sometimes. Not only are our services free, but our services are exemplary. I don't just say this because I work here. I say it because I've seen it. I've seen the change not only kids make, but also a change in the parents. The new ways they interact with their children because of the parent training we do. I've seen my coworkers listen when families cry out of frustration that their child didn't qualify for First Steps or the schools. I've seen my coworkers have those hard conversations about concerns with autism, dyslexia, or apraxia that other therapists are sometimes scared to address. What if those families disagree with us? What if they get upset? But we do it anyway, because we know the hard thing is sometimes the right thing. We catch warning signs pediatricians don't always see because communication delays are often the most obvious concern. We see these children and families every week. We establish relationships with them and get to know the child and the family holistically. We encourage families to talk to their pediatrician again, refer families to a specialist, advocate for school services. Most of the time, parents are relieved we brought up the concerns. They say they've noticed the same things but weren't sure what to do about them. I've spoken up myself when I saw a child who regressed in speech over a holiday break, when I just knew that something wasn't quite right. Logan is one of those kids I'll never forget, not just because of his story, but because of his always positive attitude, the way he makes me laugh, and how amazing he is at adapting. I love that kid, and I am so lucky I get to be his speech therapist. I'm lucky to get to work where I do too. The Walker Scottish Rite Clinic is a place like none other. It's a place where families are a part of their child's progress, where families are treated with the same compassion, respect, and standard of care regardless of their income level and ability to pay. And this is because of you. I may be the one providing the services and the therapy, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the generosity of many individuals. Please donate and help us provide free speech and language services to more kids like Logan. I sincerely thank you for your support.